We're good. And we are live. Welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to the debut of Jammin June. This is going to be a very exciting month. It's got a couple matches set up place for the month, but we're going to kick off with some experienced competitors in the jukebox ring. We have Sandy the Sandman Robinson coming in at 0-1. He is challenging Notorious Russell Howell, coming in with a record of 1-1. Both of these guys competing in the heads up format in March. Coming up short, losing to Chance and Jeremy. Chance going on to face Luca in the match when he lost in a nail biter. But before we get to our competitors, I want to introduce our panel today. Joining me as my co-host is a question writer for the jukebox team. That is the vicious trollop, Jessica Morgan. Jess, how are we doing today?
Oh, doing all right. It's already been a long Monday, but thank God this is my only long day of the week. Yay!
Alrighty. And our producer as well today, the man behind the scenes, running the live counter and the graphics and maintaining the chat. He is Chris Clark. Chris, how are we doing today?
This is going to be amazing. Sandy's a dear friend. I can't wait to see Russell. Russell, super familiar. I cannot wait to see you guys rock this sucker. It's going to be great. Let's rock the sucker to the end of time. Boom, boom, boom. And if there's any sound or mixing issues, just let me know in the chat and I will fix it.
Alrighty. And joining us today, I believe making his jukebox debut, not as a competitor, but just somebody I wanted to have on the stream. You can find him as the creative director of Their Movie Trivia and Movie Games. And it's Henry Confidential. Henry, how are we doing today?
Pretty good. I definitely never have ever claimed to be a music aficionado, but I'm always here for the competition and for the support of my fellow friends. That's my dog's barking in the background. They're supporting you as well.
Alrighty. Henry, you wanna take it away with some pre-game interviews, get into the minds of our competitors.
All right, so first up we have Russell, who's 1-1. You have a win on your record, but you also have a tough loss as well. How is that going to affect you going into this match, knowing that Sandy is 0-1?
I take every competitor, seriously, and Sandy's a good friend, so I know what he can bring to the movie trivia and stuff like that. So it's pretty much just cut and paste. I bring the same type of intensity. I bring the same, I don't assume anything. Anybody can be beat on any day, so I don't try to take anybody too lightly.
Definitely. And do you have any expectations going to this match as far as your own performance, or do you kind of feel like it, you just got to take it question by question, like in any competition?
Question by question, especially with a new question writer too. So I don't know how that all pans out too, because there was different question writers for the March format. So we'll just have to play it by ear. It's been a couple months since we've been out of the music trivia, so it'll be fun. I'm just looking for a good match, and just healthy competition. That's really all I can ask for.
Definitely. And last but not least, are you nervous going to this? Or are you pretty excited to potentially go 2-1 with your record?
I'm looking forward to it. I would like to go 2-1. If the cards don't fold out that way and I go 1-2, I just dust myself off and and try to go back for a 2-2 spot. But yeah, overall, I'm just looking forward to competing. That's all.
Definitely. And I'm gonna move over to Sandy Metallica Sandman Robinson. What's up, man? You're 0-1, unfortunately. So I know that your nerves might be a little shot going into this one, knowing that 0-2 is always a tough spot to be in. But how do you feel actually going into this?
I feel fine. My 0-1, my O came to another really good friend of mine, my best buddy, my teammate, Jeremy the Adam Adams. It wasn't even close. He knocked me into the next planetoid. He reached up with the Infinity Gauntlet and pulled a moon down on top of me and destroyed my ass. So no, I play in the music league because I love music. You know what? Russell's a good buddy of mine. No way! I'm getting mad. Russell's going down. Screw everybody. Not my deal, guys. I'm not a heel. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get upset. I'm going to just play the game. Every question that comes on, I'm really interested to see what type of questions we're going to get. Anything pre-1990, anything post-1996. I'm not going to have any clue. So, yeah, let's just get it on. Have a good time.
All right. So he said a bunch, and he answered a lot of my questions that I would have asked. So I guess I can shift it back over to Brooklyn, and you can go from there.
Alrighty, guys, let's get into it. Round one is going to work like this. We have 8 questions from 8 randomized categories. You're going to have 15 seconds to write down your answer. Once the 15 seconds is up, you're going to speak, as well as reveal the answer you have on either your whiteboard, your paper. We accept sandwiches here as well. We don't judge. Keep in mind, guys, that you do have three repeats as well as a challenge. Each question is worth 1 point. Any questions before we start?
Nope.
All right, I'll take the odds. Jess, if you want to take the evens. Question number 1 is going to come in the category of milk. What Black Sabbath song begins with the lyrics, "Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses"? Probably one of my favorite Black Sabbath tunes. Yeah, Jess, anything to add at all?
No, not really.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I guess everybody's ready to go. We'll go to Sandy first.
Funny thing is I'm just not a big Black Sabbath fan. But I'll just go with Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
That is incorrect. It's Russell.
I'm pretty sure it's War Pigs.
War Pigs is absolutely correct. Never would have guessed Sandy got the medal question wrong.
I know, right?
All right, Jess, take it away. Question number 2.
Alrighty. Question number 2 is in the category of 90s movies. What band released singles including The Other Side, Aeroplane, and Road Tripping? Now, see, this band I am a pretty big fan of.
Yeah.
Wait, other side, is that all one word? This is stupid, I know, but never mind.
Yeah.
Let me hear the other songs again real fast. Sorry.
Sure. Yeah, that'll count as a repeat.
That's fine.
Jess. Yep.
All right. What band released singles including The Other Side, Aeroplane, and Road Trippin'?
That's not it then.
And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Russell.
Reason why I asked about that because I know Red Hot Chili Peppers released The Other Side, but that was but never mind.
That is absolutely correct for 1 point. And
oh,
Sandy.
is it nice?
Yeah.
Just turn it into exactly what I thought it was going to be. I know that Aerosmith released a song called The Other Side as well, and that was all I could figure.
All right, guys.
Long too, by the way.
That's right. All right, question number 3 is going to come from everybody's favorite category, country. What country group features members Jennifer Nettles and Christian Bush?
Oh crap! I actually know this.
Are you a fan of this band at all, Jennifer or Jess? Sorry, excellent. Go to Jennifer.
Not really, but it's the genre is pretty ubiquitous around here. Cause,
Yeah.
well, this is where your cows come from.
It's probably more so down here
5,
since I'm in Georgia.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. And that's it. It's a repeat coming out from Sandy. That is your first of 3. In the category of country, what country group features members Jennifer Nettles and Christian Bush? We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Sandy.
Nothing.
No. Russell.
I'm pretty sure Sugarland.
Sugarland is absolutely correct.
That's what I was trying to think of in my head.
Alrighty, Jess. Question number 4.
Oh, this is just bad.
Alrighty, question number 4 is your follow-up question. Name either the artist or the group that was nominated with Sugarland in 2009 for Best Country Collaboration.
Got to combine 2 categories that everybody seems to hate. I think Grammys and country.
Are we? Do you just want the artist or the song?
There's a solo artist or there's a group that are both correct answers.
Okay. Okay. If we just put the solo artist, we don't have to put who the collab was with.
Nope.
Okay. This is a stab. I don't know if this is right or not.
Right.
9.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Russell first.
I put Tim McGraw because I know he did a lot of collabs.
That is incorrect. Sandy.
So I know that Jennifer Nettles did a song with Bon Jovi.
That is also incorrect. The solo artist that we were looking for was Jake Owen. definitely the deeper cut of the two.
Oh, Jake Owen was the yeah. Okay.
But then the band you're looking for was Little Big Town.
Oh, they did that. Hey, mom, but yeah, okay. Life in a Northern Town, they did. That was it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Question number 5 is going to come in the category of modern music. It is everything everything after 2010. Complete the lyrics to Pharrell's "Happy." Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, blank. I'm looking for 4 words.
Oh my god. My wife would know this because she loved this song. I hate this song.
Chris already bobbing his head to the thought of the song.
I need
Either that or he's told to me and he's seen the Weird Al version in his head.
Yeah. All right. That'll be a repeat. Or did you have audio issues there, Sandy, or no?
No. I just need to hear the sequence of events because I have the tune in my head. I know exactly where you are. I just need to.
Sure. All right. Complete the lyrics to Pharrell's "Happy." Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, blank. And I'm looking for 4 words. And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Russell first.
I did not have it. My wife played the crap out of this song, and I hate it, so try to block it out.
Sandy?
So I was trying to write down that's because I'm happy, but I don't think that's it.
No offense to you. Don't waste your time. Yeah.
That was her. Oh, never mind. Sorry. A sidebar. She used to have that as the morning alarm. That's why I hated that song. So every time we woke up, I hear that "Feeling Happy" song. I hated it.
Yikes! Yeah, that'd be a rough one to wake up to every single morning.
Yeah.
Jess, question number 6.
Alrighty, number 6 is in the category of hip hop music, and the question is: Leon Ivy Jr. is better known as what gangsta rapper?
I mean, this guy he had one big hit, and then I don't really know much after that. Henry gagging and disgust. Obviously, not a fan of him. And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Sandy first.
Ice-T.
That is incorrect.
Whoa, really?
We'll go to Russell.
Yeah, this is probably wrong. I put Lil Wayne.
Would have been a hint if we said he was walking. Coolio.
Oh, that's
the correct answer.
Gangster's Paradise.
Gangster's Paradise, man. Dang.
Oh, he had that 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the question. Who sang Gangster's Paradise?
1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor.
All right, guys. Question number 7 is going to come in a category that Sandy's teammate is a big fan of: album release dates.
Oh, Christ.
Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac and Faith by George Michael are albums released in what year?
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
I just want to let everybody know, those suffering from the Brooklyn Veil curse, you will be getting a care package if you are off by 1 year. Your care package does include a sandwich, a Gatorade, and a Band-Aid.
What kind of sandwich?
Probably egg salad. Yeah, egg salad. Those hold well.
Damn,
Those hold well through chips. 5,
I'm not
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Russell.
But 1985.
This is close but incorrect. Sandy.
All right, so my answer is 1 year less than what I was going to second guess myself and put on there, but I answered 1987.
You are absolutely correct. Nice. On the board.
George Michael, you got to have faith, baby.
Do not have to send any care packages. It is a good day. All right, question number 8.
Broken.
Question number 8, Jess, take it away.
Alrighty, your final question in round 1 comes in the world of pop music. What male solo artist released the hit "Gotta Get Through This" in 2002 off the album of the same name?
Male solo. Wow, I should probably know this.
Definitely a deeper cut that we normally see in round one, but they're not always going to be easy.
Male solo artist.
And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Sandy first.
Elton John.
That is incorrect. Russell.
I know O2 had a couple hits from Sting.
That's incorrect. I guess he was an international success. Not so much in North America. He just had the one hit. Daniel Bedingfield was the correct answer.
Okay. I've heard of the name. That wouldn't have.
He had that hit and a minor one, and then yeah.
You might as well have had Daniel Powder.
Alrighty, correct me if I am wrong, Chris. For round one, I have a score of 3-1 in the favor of Mr. Russell.
You are completely correct. I have that as well.
Alrighty, any cool kids in the chat? Anybody?
We have Jeremy Adams, Mr. Sandy's partner from Team 80s. We have On the Top of Your Tongue, who is also being very active. It's pretty cool. Jeremy said hi. I think Jeremy knows his stuff as well. This is interesting. I can't wait to demolish that little bugger in that Billy Joel Elton John match. But let's do this. This is great.
That is going to be a bread burger, but we have to get to round 2 first. So how it's going to work first. Sandy, since you are behind, I'll get you to pick side A or side B.
You know, I was always a B side, I think, guys. I'm going to say B.
All right, so Sandy has picked side B. Russell, since you are in the lead, you will get to pick first out of the 4 categories that are inside B. Each category has 4 questions that are each worth up to 2 points, though you do have the option of going to multiple choice, then where the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Keep in mind, guys, there is stealing involved. Any questions before we start?
You want us to write down our steals?
No.
Oh, so we don't need a whiteboard?
No.
Okay.
Whiteboards are gone.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. So Russell, Sandy picked side B. The categories that you will be picking from are Van Halen, 80s, Running with the Devil in quotation marks, and hair metal.
Let me see here.
Sandy's really, really happy right now.
So I'm going to take it out of his ball. I'm trying to think of it. I'm going to go hair metal.
Hair metal. Alrighty. Jess, do you want to ask Russell his questions from the category of hair metal?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright.
Alrighty, Russell, your poison is hair metal.
Yes.
First question. The band Dokken released a promotional single in 1987 on the soundtrack of an entry in which horror franchise?
I got you. That would be Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warrior.
Correct for 2 points.
Into the fire.
Back to the Attack was my first album I bought from them.
Oh, it's Dream Warriors. Take it back. Sorry, it was Dream Warriors. Yeah, I remember.
Alrighty. Your second question is who was the lead vocalist on the 1994 self-titled album by Motley Crue?
Who was the 94? Who was the lead vocalist? What was the album title?
Self-titled.
Oh, it was self-titled Crue. 94. So it's not obvious. I wonder if it's. It has to be.
5?
You know what? I'm gonna multiple choice it to take it down then. Because I have obvious, but I'm not sure if that's him.
Your options are A. John Corabi, B. Tom Kiefer, C. Anthony Corder, or D. Vince Neil.
Obviously. I think 94 they broke up. They were 90. I'm gonna go with the first one, A. Robbie.
That is correct for a point.
That's what I thought. I knew it wasn't Vince Neil. That's why
Tom Kiefer from Cinderella.
I was trying to take that out of Sam. I wasn't going to get you to get 2 points.
That's my buddy.
Alrighty, sorry.
You're good.
Your third question is, what is the name of the debut album by parody band Steel Panther?
Oh my god, and my buddy Mark would be, he'd be so upset right now. Shit, I can't think. Let me get multiple choice here. Some of those titles. I've heard the band. I can't think of the title.
Alrighty. Your options are A. Balls Out, B. Pole Patrol, C. All You Can Eat, or D. Lower the Bar.
I'm gonna try D. Lower the bar.
Ah, that is incorrect. Sandy, you got something?
It's All You Can Eat.
Nope, that would be incorrect also. We were looking for Pole Patrol.
Damn.
No.
Seriously,
He's a big Steel Panther fan.
I love Steel Panther.
Alrighty. And your final question in hair metal is: the supergroup Mr. Big took their name from a song by what classic hard rock band?
Mr. Big, take their name from a hard rock band. Let me hear. Let me get multiple choice on that.
Alrighty. Your options are A. Blue Cheer, B. The MC5, C. Grand Funk Railroad, or D. Free.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go C.
That's gonna be incorrect. Sandy?
I think that it's D.
And Sandy gets a steal.
Nice.
Steal. Alrighty, after Russell's portion of round 2, he maintains his lead of 6, but Sandy getting that 1 point steal at the end there to increase his score to 2. Sandy, you are next up for round 2. The categories that you have to pick from are Van Halen, 80s, and Running with the Devil, with devil in quotation marks.
I'll go Van Halen.
All right, Van Halen.
This is
All right,
getting smoky.
Yeah. Alrighty, first question in the category of Van Halen. What year saw the release of the Van Halen album Women and Children First?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 1980, B, 1981, C, 1982, D, 1983?
1981.
That is incorrect. Russell for a chance to steal.
Let me go 1982.
That is incorrect. Sandy, you're off by 1 year. Looking
80.
Yeah.
And Sandy gets a sandwich.
And Sandy does get a sandwich. Complete the lyrics to Van Halen's hit Panama. Got the feeling, power steering, blank, ain't no stopping now. And I'm looking for 2 words. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, gaskets stopping, B, gaskets popping, C, pistons stopping, or D, pistons popping?
D. Pistons popping.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, question number 3 in Van Halen. What was the name of Eddie's brother that co-founded the band as their drummer?
Alex.
That is correct for 2 points. Alrighty, and your last question, 2 points gives you the lead, 1 point ties it up. Van Halen's former frontman, Sammy Hagar, was previously the frontman of what band from 1973 to 1975?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Chickenfoot, B, Buster Brown, C, Montrose, or D, Scorpions?
It's Montrose.
That is correct for a tie game.
Nice.
All
That was easy.
right, we are now tied up. Oh,
Is it a tie game?
I have it as a tie game.
All right. I guess it is 7. Okay, I missed a point then.
No, it should be 6-6. Yeah, It was 6-2 going into Sandy's portion. He got the 2-pointer on Alex. He was incorrect in the release date. He got multiple choice for both question 2 and 4. Yeah. No worries. Alrighty, guys. Round 3 is going to work like this. Russell, since you are the higher ranked competitor at 1 and 1, you'll get to pick 3 numbers first between 1 and 10. These are going to correspond to predetermined categories. The first number that you pick will be worth a 2-point question. The second number that you pick will be 4 points, and the third number that you pick will be 6 points. So please give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10.
Let me go 6, 1, and 3.
6, 1, and 3. And Sandy, can you please give me 3 numbers between 1 and 10 that are not 6, 1, and 3?
Yeah, I'll go 4, 7, and 9.
4, 7, and 9. All right, Sandy. Since you are the competitor, and although we are tied, I'll get you to go first. Jess, can you please administer Sandy's questions?
Alrighty. Your first question comes. You picked question number 4. That corresponds to the category of Britney Spears.
Oh, should I be all over that? I know. I was a big nerd.
I liked her too.
Alrighty, Sandy. Britney Spears was famously part of what group alongside Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, and Ryan Gosling?
That's the Mickey Mouse Club.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and... I would probably say yes.
Well, that's what they were part of.
They were part of the Mickey Mouse Club.
The correct answer that we have is the Musketeers.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's called both.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
They were Musketeers, but they were part of the Mickey Mouse Club.
They're called both the Mickey Mouse Club and the Musketeers. It is one or the other. Yeah.
Yeah. I originally had Mickey Mouse Club, but then after double checking it, the way my sources worded it was that Musketeers was like a group within Mickey Mouse Club. So I'll give the points there.
Okay.
Nice job, Stan.
Alrighty, and your second question, I believe you picked 7?
We'll send it back to Russell.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Back to me.
So I'll ask Russell's 2-point question for number 6. Gonna come in the category of country.
Okay.
Your 2-point question. Complete the lyrics to Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
I just listened to this on the way down.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of blank.
Salt.
Salt is correct for 2 points.
Right.
Evan would love that.
Even I knew that country one.
All right, it goes back to Sandy.
Alright, so Sandy, you picked number 7. That's going to be in the category of Foo Fighters. And the question is, what is the name of the album that the Foo Fighters released in the summer of last year?
Oh, I know this one.
Quadraphonic Eclipse.
That's gonna be incorrect. The answer we were looking for was Concrete and Gold.
That's right.
No idea.
That's a tough one.
Alrighty.
3 points.
All right. We'll then go back to Russell for his 4-point question. You picked number 1,
Wait. Hold up.
which is going to come in the category of 80s.
That's it's a 3-point question, isn't it?
It's 4. It's 4.
Oh, the second one's a 4? 2, 4,
Yeah,
okay.
second one's 4.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still behind, right?
Yeah, he's still behind.
Wait.
behind, right?
We're tied.
No, you're tied because
You're tied 8-8. Yeah.
yeah.
So it goes to me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes to you. Yeah.
Alright.
So you pick number 1 for your 4-point question. This is going to correspond to the category of 80s.
Okay.
What female group released the hit "I'm So Excited" in 1982?
Isn't it the Pointer Sisters?
That is correct for 4 points.
Thanks.
Good job.
Alrighty, now we kick it back over to Sandy for his 6-point question.
And that was, you picked the category number 9, correct?
Yep.
Okay, number 9 is the category of metal.
All right.
Alright, your final question is, what Marilyn Manson song features the repeated lyric, "Lazarus has got no dirt on me"?
Keep in mind, Sandy, you do have 1 repeat left. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. That is your final repeat.
Alright. What Marilyn Manson song features the repeated lyric, "Lazarus has got no dirt on me"?
Congratulations, buddy. The Beautiful People.
And your winner, it is Notorious, Russell Howell. The answer we're looking for, "I'm the Mistopheles of Los Angeles."
Okay.
Alrighty.
Never even heard of it before.
Final score after the game, we have Russell winning 12, Sandy to 8. A close game nonetheless. Sandy being able to tie it up coming out of round 2. But I'm going to kick it over to Henry for our post-game interviews. Henry, take it away.
All right, so Russell, you ended up barely winning a close one there after having a pretty decent lead after round 1, but round 2 is where you didn't do as well as you'd hope, and you gave up that lead. How do you feel after that round 2? Did it make you nervous going into a round 3?
I mean, I wouldn't call 3-1 a huge lead going into round 2, but yeah, I felt good going out of the first round. I got hot there the first 3 questions, fell apart there the last 5. Going into round 2 was a little things I usually don't dabble with. I know a little bit about hair metal, so that's why I was kind of excited about that. I didn't realize that he still got a shot at the table to get Van Halen, which he knew a lot about, so I was kind of worried about that. Limped out of there with it tied up, and then I thought it could be any man's game there going into the 3rd round, so that's where I was kind of hoping. I got the Buffett question. I felt good about the Pointer Sister question. Felt good, and hats off to my opponent. Played a great match. I mean, it wasn't as bad as he thought it was going to go. He was competitive throughout the whole entire match, and those questions were in his wheelhouse with Van Halen. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a good friend, and I'm just happy to be 2-1.
Yeah. So do you think if in hindsight you would have picked a different category in round 2 if you would have remembered that he could have had the Van Halen option?
No, because 80s could have been so bland. You could go anywhere from Billy Joel, Elton John to, you can go Stevie Wonder to, hair metal, Black Sabbath, Metallica. So 80s is very broad. So I wanted it a little bit more finer. I knew hair bands were obviously big in the 80s and early 90s. So that's kind of why I went that way. That devil category I thought was going to be like names, the songs that have devil in it or something similar to that. So I kind of was like, I don't want to do that just in case he might know some songs that are like that. So that's kind of why I went and played the easier route that I felt a little bit more comfortable about hair metal bands.
Yeah, definitely. And now that you're 2-1, do you have some confidence moving forward, or do you still feel like you have a lot of work you need to do?
I got a lot of work in everything to do. I don't take myself as the greatest trivia player. I'm constantly trying to learn and just better myself as a player. The margarita question, that was an easy question, but I was literally listening to the song on the way down from our road trip today, which was kind of funny. But overall, like I said, everything's a learning process, and that's just any trivia thing you approach. And the same thing with this. There's a lot of holes that I need to work on, and I just got to try to get better. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. And being 2-1, you definitely can have some momentum moving forward, and if you only get better from here, then that just shows promise in your skill. So congrats on your win. And Sandy, now you're 0-2, but I want to start off with, after round 1, you started off really weak. Did that hurt your confidence going into round 2 to where maybe you were like, oh, it's over with, and a knockouts in your future, or did you kind of regroup and work forward, or did you think you honestly just got lucky with Van Halen being available?
Well, I mean, lots of questions in that one. Did I feel discouraged? I don't ever feel discouraged after round 1, just because it was close. So I was okay. I mean, if it was Chance Luca, if it was like 7-2 at the end of round 1, yeah, I'd have probably gotten a bit demoralized, because I would have needed to pull out, an amazing round 2. As it was, let me just say this, Russell, you played a great game. Hands down, you picked the right category, because I would have walked away with at least 6 points out of that hairband category without breaking a sweat. Van Halen specific. So, I mean, taking them, I'm a huge fan of them. But, I mean, that Sammy Hagar question, geez, dang. Because a good portion of his career before he was with Van Halen was just solos. So it was really hard to think of Montclair, but that's why I needed multiple choice on it. But no, I take my hats off to everybody who plays, Russell included. I mean, he got out to that lead at the beginning. He played a great round 2, and then he got ahead of me on round 3. So.
Yeah, speaking of that round 3, do you think that that last question, that's something that you could have ever pulled, or do you think it's just one of those where it's just like, yeah, Marilyn Manson's just not your guy?
Marilyn Manson's just not my guy. Simple fact. I mean, metal, like Russell was saying about 80s, metal encompasses a whole, and just because I don't consider Marilyn Manson metal, it's industrial metal. So there's no question about it that it was the right category. I did get my hopes up. I really did. I got my, but when those fatal words come out of Brooklyn's mouth of finish the lyric to this Marilyn Manson song, I'm like, oh, done. It's all over. So, and I mean, I'm a bit. I do love Foo Fighters. I'm just not that deep into them. Whenever one of their songs comes on, I'm like. But album names from a band that I don't really listen to that much, tough. But like I said, all hats off to Russell. He beat me straight up, and I was just happy to make it competitive after round 2. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely showed some fight in you. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. So you're 0-2 though. So I have one last question for you. How does that make you go look forward into this league? Does that discourage you for signing up for future matches? Does that make you want to prove yourself even more? Like, where do you see yourself in the future?
Oh, come on. Like, this community knows me better than anybody. I don't ever drop down for anybody. Brooklyn, you're on the feed with me right now. Guess what? Set me up with another match. I don't care who it is. Set me up. Give me somebody easy. Give me somebody hard. Give me somebody. I'll do an entire hair metal match against somebody. I'm not even
I do have an opponent in mind. Have an opponent in mind.
Sandy versus Henry.
There's an easy way.
Another slaughter. That's what's gonna happen.
And then we'll face off in movie trivia, and then we'll be even. So no, but congrats to showing some fight, and can't wait to see what Brooklyn has in store for you, Brooklyn.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Andy, for the interviews. Jess, your thoughts on the match there?
Oh, that turned into a little bit of a slugfest there once we got into round 2 and 3. Just back and forth and back and forth. Russell definitely earned his victory today.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I want to go to our producer. I guess he's in the top left corner, Mr. Chris Clark. Chris, how is the chat reacting? And are they happy or sad to see that Russell got the W?
Obviously, Jeremy is pretty damn bummed that you lost, Sandy. He really is. And on the top of your tongue, who are you again? Because
that is Matthew Rosa, the guy who.
That's Matthew Rosa. Matthew Rosa says that he wants to verse Sandy, so he challenged you, Sandy, to a Michael Jackson and Madonna match. I think. What? I think that's what the chat is saying. He said Wham, MJ to Madonna. Oh, he's talking about the '80s thing. That would be cool though. But yeah, this match was amazing. This was really cool. The last part was really a slugfest, so it was rocking.
For sure. And to my interviewer, Henry Sanchez, who is to my left on the screen, being on here for your first time, what were your thoughts of the competitors? What did you have? Were you playing along at home? Or?
Yeah, like I told you before the chat started, I don't like looking at the questions because I like to test myself and actually, do it thoroughly because, you always have that, it's like, oh, I would have gotten it right if I didn't know, but you never know, so I didn't know the questions going in, and I actually would have got a couple. I don't know if you saw my reactions, but then there were some reactions where I was making funny faces, and it's because I had no idea. So if I ever were to join this, it would definitely be super embarrassing, but, competition's fun, especially when you got some rocking guys like you and Clark, so I would definitely want to be involved in this just for fun, and it definitely shows that these guys know way more than me, and I'm proud of them. Even if Sandy didn't have his best showing, it's definitely make me look like a chump.
Alrighty, well, I do want to thank our competitors coming in today for a very fun, very entertaining match. It was very, very back and forth. No real edge to any kind of person going into this. So I want to go to our winner, Notorious Russell Howell. Where can the Jukebox Heroes of the world find you?
Yeah, I do movie reviews and trailer reactions. Reviews, one half Notorious Chance. You can check our podcast, Notorious by Chance, iTunes, anything you can get podcast. And I do a little bit of work with the Full Metal Boys. Sandy's a good friend. I do the behind the scenes, like test questions and stuff like that. You guys are a great group of people. And pretty much anything with trivia and just good people, you can find me there.
Alrighty, to our unfortunate loser, the man above me, Sandman Robinson. Where can the Heroes of the world find you?
Everybody knows where to find me. You can find me on Full Metal Media, on YouTube and Facebook. You can find me Worldwide Movie Games, hosting, playing, writing questions. You can find me doing Schmodown reactions, family game nights, and all kinds of different stuff on Take 3 over there with Chris. But more recently, you're going to be able to, starting tomorrow, the announcement is coming out for Full Metal Geeks. Will be on the web. Will be on the lookout for that, because it's going to be a gigantic group, a bunch of people playing. Our first match is going to be for charity for this weekend coming up, and it's going to be awesome because we got a couple of special guests that are going to be on that match. So tune in, folks. It's for a great cause. It's going to rock it all.
Awesome. To my co-host today, who is right there on the screen, the vicious Trollop, the friendliest rival in the community, Jess Morgan. Where can the Heroes of the world find you?
All right, you can find me all over Facebook and Twitter. Yes, I have an Instagram. There's nothing there. You can also find me wherever we have trivia, all over the Worldwide Movie Games Network, Full Metal Media. Every once in a while, popping in here to help out Brooklyn. You can also find me over running Movie Warzone on Multiplex Entertainment. Our first play-in just dropped today. And you can also find me maybe for chance this weekend, maybe finally getting some vengeance on a certain Canuck.
Who, Sandy? What did Sandy ever do to you? Come on. Come on. Don't pick on poor Sandy. To our interviewer today, Henry Confidential, where can the cool kids of the world find you?
So anybody who watches this hopefully is familiar with the Worldwide Movie Games Network and There'll Be Trivia, but if not, hey, guess what? I am one of the main hosts over there at There'll Be Trivia. We do movie trivia, and it's more of our standard professional, quote-unquote, as professional as we can try and be league. And then you can also see me popping on over at Full Metal, where we try and get a vast majority of people with the Five Guys, where it's a little more laid back. You could hang out with no pants on, because no pants are required in Full Metal, but in There'll Be Trivia, you at least have to have shorts. So you can check out that. And it's just anything on Take 3 Tuesdays. I'm one of their main guys for the reactions on Take 3 for the Schmodown, so you can see me there. And just maybe if I seem like a bad guy, I might be in character, so don't judge me.
No pants required in Full Metal. Perfect. Good to note. And to our producer today, Chris Clark, where can the Jukebox Heroes of the world find you? Alrighty, and last but definitely not least, I am the Blacklight Church Brooklyn Vale. You can check me here on Jukebox Trivia every Monday, where we drop live matches. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. If you think that you can go up against Sandy or Russell, be sure to hop in there, get yourself into a match. We'll try to get you in as soon as possible. You can also find me on Full Metal Media later on tonight, where I'll probably be jobbing to Robert Parker, Caleb Coho, Matthew Rosa, and Michael Campbell. One of them will definitely be getting the win. I'm just there for moral support. And then, be sure to check us out right after this match. We're going to be going live on Facebook. The schedule for the remainder of the summer, the top 10, our current top 10 rankings heading into the summer, and then at very last, we're going to be announcing the special match that Jukebox Trivia is going to be doing for the charity weekend for our good buddy Pat Campbell. And you can also find me on Take 3, kicking Chris's ass in Super Mario Baseball, and running the Late Night with Take 3 podcast. We just relaunched it last week, and it was a great time. So that is Henry. That is Jess. That is Sandy, that is Russell, and that is Chris. Be sure to check us out, guys. Thanks to everybody for hopping in, and as always, drive safely.
Cool, awesome, and